Hello, physics students. It is day 58, and I'm here to help you with the agenda for today. So for our warm-up, we know some information about this object. We know its mass and acceleration, which means we can find some stuff. We also now have a coefficient of friction, which is a new thing. This tells us how grippy or slippy the surface is. This is a pretty low one. This is going to be pretty slippy. This will be like yesterday with your sleeve on the table. What can we figure out first? What's an easy thing? Well, there's a couple. One, you know the mass. So you can figure out the gravitational force by multiplying by 9.8. You also know the acceleration, so you can figure out the net force. And from this, we can see that the net force is what? What do you see? What's 10 times 0? It's 0. So that tells us something. It tells us that all these forces are balanced or unbalanced. Which one? If you said balanced, you're right. So as soon as you know one, you'll know the other. You can easily calculate the gravitational force. It's, again, 10 times 9.8. And we should be able to figure out the friction force from the normal force. The normal force will be equal and opposite to gravity. And the friction force is the force of friction multiplied by the coefficient multiplied by the normal force. All right, this is what we determined yesterday. And it is in a few places in your notes and some other spots, but it's also right here. So force of friction equal to the coefficient multiplied by the normal force. All right, so you should be able to do that to solve for the warm-up. Once you open the sim to display the net force, you'd want to click on sum of forces over here on the right. And when you do that, you will see a total of the forces if there is one. We can apply a force and see the net force. There it is. See, it shows up. Once I unbalance the forces by accelerating this thing, I get a net force and I unbalance them again. What else is on there? Oh yeah, I wanted you to try some different forces. So how do you try stuff? Well, if you want to put a specific number, like say 300, you can type it and then hit enter and it'll do it. It's a little hard to see right now because the box is in the way. All right, but I could type in a force, 1,000, do it, see what I get. Okay, so that's the warm-up in a nutshell. What else are we doing today? We're not going to go over the video lecture because I'm not there. But you can take a look at the notes. And then the goal for today is to finish this lab on the sim. So all 10 questions, all instructions, all fill in the blanks, the entire thing. And then if you have time to work on the review that is here. All right, so the review that's on Khan Academy, and there's a lot of stuff here to help you prep for the quiz on Monday. Free body diagrams, Newton's law of inertia, a quiz to check your understanding, Newton's second law, third law of action pairs, and then another quiz and a test. So lots of things to practice, all good stuff. Okay, that's it for today. I'll make a separate video to go over the lab questions specifically. And I'll post that on the agenda here in just a little bit.